Generic greetings and welcome back once again to a chill session on Kingdoms and Castles, where in the previous episode it was all go. We were obviously expanding and managed to get some extra housing, we upgraded a road, moved some forestry people around, and also the main focus was trying to build the Noria and Aqueduct network, which we have started but obviously have nowhere near completed. And then we had a simultaneous dragon and Viking attack, which wasn't as problematic as I thought because we had some water knights around here, actually water archers, and we brought them back, and we have two sets of archers that were absolutely peppering everybody, so that was pretty good. We're also training another archer, which is pretty good for our defences. Speaking of defences, actually, we currently have people working on the archer towers and the ballistas, and I think we're going to keep it that way. I like the idea of keeping them trained up because obviously you get more, I'm guessing, more accuracy, more damage, etc. Because you can see the soldier's skill will increase and the damage will increase, I'm guessing. Either way, we are progressing on with building, like I said, this Noria. We do require some more people. However, I don't know what the best option would be for that. In terms of resource, we're doing pretty good. We have nearly 1,000 wood. Stone is a problem where we've only got at the moment around 70. We are on no positive or negative change for the charcoal, but that may change based on how many people we get. In terms of food, it says minus 53, but that's probably because of the windmills that got destroyed from the dragons, so that's maybe what's happened there. We've got no iron, we've only got +7 from the iron, but obviously we are using the blacksmiths to create weapons and tools, which you can actually see that we got positive change now, even though we've got them working on the mines, which is pretty good. And in terms of our armaments, we're on 55, but we're not actually making any armaments. Oh no, we are making some armaments, my mistake. Yes, we've got one of them working on armaments. Either way, we, as always, are just progressing on and just chilling out on this one, seeing what we can get built. And yeah, we really need some more stone. Would it be of some benefit to get another trader in here? Would that be something I want to go for? Would it be in, where is it? Town? No. Advanced town? No. Fishing hut? Maritime? Dock? What if we had another dock over here? Would that work? Possible. I know it's been suggested. Do I want another dock? Sort of. Around here would be nice. That would be very nice around here, actually. Yeah, go on, putting it there. Build another dock. You can see I can actually build it on land, although you can also build it on, if I can find it again, on the edge there like that. In fact, you can place it just directly in water. You don't actually need access to it. You just have to swim out to use it, which is probably an issue for the people working there, but there you are. I do like the idea of it being here, although there seems to be a more fitting option. I think we're going to place it... See, placing it there, it's a bit of a squeeze to get past, whereas that seems to sit better. And that's still the same space, isn't it, really? Just one tile, but that looks a bit better there, I think. Okay, we'll place that there, and hopefully we'll get some more trading. I don't know whether it's based on... Yeah, I don't know if the dock is set up so you only get like one trader at each dock, or whether it's separate. I don't know what the timings are of it. And, oh, dearie me, that's pretty good. Trending towards 53 now. One peasant left the kingdom because they despair. So yeah, they really do smell. We need to get this thing built sooner rather than later. We have our workers there. That's pretty good. They're working there. That's getting built. I'm tempted to turn the workers off. Hang on, let me check. Let's check. Going down here, we have Aqua Engineers. Going to turn off Aqua Engineers. We don't need them activated at the moment, and it's 20 odd people that can be employed elsewhere. I'd rather than do that because obviously we've got, well, the water, all it's doing is just running along here and not being supplied elsewhere, so we might as well get them building or doing whatever. We can build, oh, another 3 in a row there. That's pretty good. We have 442 people in terms of beds, 445, so we're pretty much maxed out for the amount of people that we can get. I'm tempted to say chop all of this. Do you want to chop all of this just to clear it out? Tempted to. Tempted to. Might as well tell them to do it now. There we go. That's getting built. So that's almost finished. What else could we build? Well, it comes down again to this lack of stone. There's nothing much we can do. Well, there's nothing we can do about getting more stone because the only supply of stone is here. We have others down the bottom. We have, I think, 2. Is it 2 around here? That's stone, that's stone, that's stone, iron. Yeah, so there's 3 stone and 1 iron. It says we'd have to build an outpost there, though. Where would that be? Build an outpost to name the island. Outpost. There it is. Build an unclaimed land to start a new settlement provides a small amount of starting resources when complete. Okay. That'll be a futurist problem. We need to set this up first. There's all that getting chopped, which is sound. Sadly, the building of this road, I think it's still the right thing to do, and was at the time, certainly. But looking back on it now, with the stone we'd save from doing all of that would have allowed us to get the aqueducts up. Oh, this is now in, so that's pretty good. I'm going to change it to the same resources as the other. So it's 100, 300, 0, 50. So 100, 300, 0, 50, 0, 0, 0, 0, 100, 0. I think. Let me double check the calculations. 200. Ah, failed at the last hurdle. There we go, done. Right. And obviously they're going to bring resources to this in order to sell at the market. Good. And let's hope that we get twice the docks, twice the people coming for trading. That would be pretty good. So how are we doing for stone? What are we getting? Plus 89 total change from last year. Okay, the baker's overcooked the bread on that one. That's definitely... Yeah, that's definitely a couple of loaves gone up there. It's a shame. Food is very good. How are they doing for bringing resources here? Still not bringing loads of resources. Even though we've got 10 people working there. Well, I'm guessing it's because the overflow has to come from here. Yeah. Anyway, not a big concern. Oh, also people training up there as well. So we'll have almost... soon we will have another set of archers. I don't know if we need any more after that then. Is there any point? Like any more than 3 archers at the moment? I don't think so. Really don't think so. Aqueduct. I mean, we can only build... Realistically, with the stone we're getting plus 89 change, that means I can build 2 bits of aqueduct to every year. So it's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years to build the aqueduct, plus for the reservoir, plus for the... yeah, it's for the reservoir and the actual bathhouse itself, and I've just told the transport ship to move, so no, just stay where you are. That's fine. Alright. Well, at least this is in built, so I'm glad about that. Is there any other way we can get stone? Other than trading? I don't think so. And the problem is that if I start to build anything else, we are just going to lose more stone. Oh, here's a trading coming here. We have our merchant, which is good. So over to sell, and we'll sell all the usual stuff. Although, to be fair, look at the money we have. I really don't think we need to sell much, but I do want to buy, and they have 23 stone, so we will purchase that. I'll also buy the 26 iron that they have. I will do... is that pork? Yeah, it is pork and fish. I'll buy... I don't think I need to buy the fish, but I will buy the armaments. And go on, I'll buy the fish. And then there we go. And we're just doing a lot of trading there. Obviously, money spent doesn't really matter considering the money that we have. In fact, I'm tempted to drop that tax rate down even further. There's no reason to have the tax rate so high if we can't spend that money. We want to put it back into the city and back to the people essentially, but we can't. Well, there's nothing to spend it on. And there goes that over there as well. Nice. I'm hoping another one docks at this one, or whether it's just one comes every other year or something. There is our third archer. So we have 3 sets of archers. Let's put them on the wall there. Line them all up. Why did you go down? You go up. There we are. So we've got 3 archers now. Let's have a quick look. Yeah. They're pretty good. Generic greetings. It's not so bad here. The fact you make a banner I thought was fairly good. I know that surprised a few people as well that you could make that. Anyway, do we want to use these archers in anger? I think we do. Okay, I'm going to bring the archers over here. And we're going to tell them to deal with those wolves. Because I want to clear them out. Now, I don't know whether all of these archers is either overkill or what. But let's go. Into the forest. Slowly go forward. And there's the shots going out. And is that it? No, wolf den. Can be killed by soldiers. Ah, empty. That's it. Okay, that's something I didn't expect. I thought it would be a lot more difficult than that. Well, apparently not. It was done in short order. Anyway, more aqueducts, more better. Continue on. There's another bit of the aqueduct. And another piece. We're getting there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically, we don't need to go any further than there. I think. I don't know if the bathhouse requires a direct connection. Requires connection to a Noria. Okay, it does require a connection. Fine. You don't know until you know, and now we know. So we require a physical connection to it. It's because some of the items in this just say needs to be within the radius of a reservoir. I believe that's what this says. Must be irrigated land, in brackets, near a reservoir. Yeah. Fair enough. Swineherd, no. Small market, no. Market, no. Orchard. Do we want another... Do we want more orchard? More orchard, more better? I wonder if you can build... No, I assume you can't build an orchard on a pier. That wouldn't make any sense. Ah, yes, I see you growing those apples from out of stone. Yeah, they're a hardy breed of apple. Yeah. I wonder how much fish we're getting, actually. 49 fish from the fishing industry. That's actually not a lot at all, strangely. Once we've got this bathhouse, I'm hoping that the approval will go right up. This is all clear now, which is good, which means we can build another manor house. Do I want to build another manor house? I think I do want to build another manor house. That well right in front is going to be a problem, but we'll see. Because I don't have a direct road connection to this. What I might do is just build around this well like that. But the problem is that if we do replace this with a cathedral, then we might have to delete that road. Because I would like this garden going around the outside, but we'll see. I know building that manor house has used stone. I know it's 35 stone, so that's one section of the aqueduct that we've used up. I haven't checked the advisors as of late. So agriculture, it took too long to store the harvest. We always get that. Sire, if we aren't able to improve conditions, no one will want to live in our kingdom. Make sure people have enough food to eat, and Viking raiders are coming. Well, in the next 6 years, yes. Yes, they have telegrammed ahead and told us that they're going to be arriving in 6 years. They give you a nice bit of notice there, which is very kind of them. Less kind when they come and start to ransack your kingdom, but there you are. We are on -3. So I think another charcoal burner is in order. Storage. We are on... Oh, we're on elite storage. We got 1337 storage for for our wheat. 1045 for the orchard. So actually, we've got a lot more apple storage than we need. So we can always place more orchards in and around the place. Anywhere we want, really. Orchards, just shove them down. I think they are affected by the ground they're on. Fruit produces fruit based on soil fertility, can't be flooded in heavy rains. Yeah, so it does alter based on the type of land that it's placed on. This one here, we're probably going to build a road along and open, then all of the rest of this will become field if and when we need that. You understand? This has got loads of wood there, so I'm hoping that whatever boat comes next docks at that one. But as I said, I don't know if it just randomly picks one or whether it increases the time. We could also start to fish over this side, but is there any reason to? Let's see what the fisheries have produced. I mean, they've got people working there. The blacksmiths are all working as well. But how many are we actually producing? It just says 88 fish from the fishing industry. And how much are these producing? Fish copy, yeah, 10, 10, 10. So actually, that's not too bad. Oh, 12 on that one. Looks like competition's going on here. Oh, 2 from this one. 2? What? 2? Okay. Can't really say it's overfishing. I know people mentioned about the fishing industry, actually, where you can actually place the fishing hut just like outside there. You don't have to place it on a pier, like, because I built the pier there, but it was more an aesthetic touch than anything else. We have a little bit more stone in order to build, again, one more aqueduct. Come on. I wonder if ripping up these roads and changing them to... ripping up the roads and changing them to standard roads would get the stone back. Would that work? No, it simply demolishes the road. So that's just going to cost me raw road now. Oh, well. Yeah, anyway. Not too bad. That's... Oh, look at the harvest coming in there. That's really nice to see. They're all funneling through. At least this is working. I'm going to change that to a stone bridge eventually when I change all this to stone. And they're going around there. Originally, this was something I really wanted to avoid. All the roads next to each other. But I like the way you've got like these signposts and such. That's quite nice. Let's go ahead and place, once again, another bit of aqueduct. We're getting close now. 1, 2, 3, 4 more to go. I think I will place it directly next to this. Or, well, where realistically would we want to place it? We've got enough space for either side. I could have a road go along here. Or I could just place it right next door. Then it means you've got this front section with not much going on. What could I place there, though? Well, we've got a library there. I could place a clinic over here. Yeah, anything around here. A tavern, maybe? Oh, we've got a tavern there. I don't know. I know that placing a road along there, though, would probably be a bit of a waste. So, we'll see about that. There's all the... Well, an extra charcoal burner working away there quite nicely. We now have 470 population. You can see this has no residents, but it is in. Like the way that the cottage is just sort of filled in there. And oh, look at that. Residents enjoy the nearby body of water, +5 happiness. That's pretty good. So probably some of the nicest homes you have. I like the way that that's simulated. So they've got charcoal, they have neighbours, they have road access, they have access to drinking water, they are waterfronted, they have a nearby church, they have a nearby tavern, a nearby town square, and a nearby garden. So happiness is pretty good around there. Let's say if it wasn't for this sort of filthiness in and around the place, we should be alright. We'd have been alright. There's a bit more there. Waiting for the next trader, although they don't seem to have arrived. In terms of tools and weapons and such, we are doing okay. I don't know whether we want... Realistically, do we want more archers? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think a tower there would go well. Actually, 2. Put a tower there. And maybe one on this corner. Yeah. And then we place some ballista towers on there. But not now, because each of those requires 5 stone, which is being reserved for other things. mainly building aqueducts. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there. It's just sort of painful to wait for every little bit of stone and then do that and then keep going, but it is what it is. We'll put it to max speed to make sure we can crack on with that. But, oh, there's the harvest. Harvest coming in now, so you can see we've got loads of numbers pop up there, and they're all running to place it, and then they're coming back. And yes, I'm guessing some of this harvest will be wasted, sadly. We'll hang around to see what's wasted, but it's not that far to store the harvest. It's not a big issue. And yeah, there you go. So lots of negatives there. Yeah, probably lost, I would guess, a couple of hundred maybe. But if we upgrade this to stone road, it will be a bit better. Wow, is that so full that it's literally coming out of the front door? Yep, yes it is. Fair enough, that's a thing. Alright. Over to our advanced here. I was going to see if I could build the bathhouse, but we cannot. So Aqueduct will go there, then we'll have to build another bit of road to there. And if, let's see if I place it closer this to the left anyway. Oh, there's the trader. So it looks like they only go to one, which is a shame. But, they have a special item. Special upgrade available. Beautiful tapestries. These will hang inside your keep to decorate the place. I'll buy that. We don't need it, but we're getting it. We are going to sell all that wood. We're going to sell the charcoal. No, I'm not going to sell anymore because we're maxed out. Should have checked that beforehand. They have no stone. Of all the things that I want, they don't have any stone. Shame. So I'm just purchasing loads of stuff from them. And that will do us quite nicely. Yeah, they didn't bring, of all the things, the one that I wanted, which was stone. Oh well. Let's go ahead, back over to here, Nora and aqueducts, and that's as far as I need to go with it. That is now done. So we'll go to chop and chop the bit back here, because I think it's a 4x4, the thing that we need. I wonder if bathhouse increases the health of the population. Health's 97, low plague chance, very low plague virulence, life expectancy very high. Peasants have access to wheat and bread 100%, fruits 95, and fish/pork on 95 as well. And they also have access to fresh water because of how much that's raining. So there you are. Alright, so that's now all connected up. It means that a bathhouse will probably fit in. So I also was thinking about placing a fountain, but a fountain would have to go closer to this side than that one. So maybe there is some merit in placing a bathhouse closer that side. I'll have to check once I've got the things sorted. So I'm going to turn on then the aqua engineers, and the Norias immediately fire up, and luckily the water does reach that far, so that is good. Let's see about placing this bathhouse then, because we need 125 stone. We have 119, 21, 23, and there's the bathhouse. So where do we want to place it? Well, if we placed it on that corner, what is it not affecting? Well, realistically, it's this corner we're looking at, isn't it? Right. Having it closer to that, this side, is better, but realistically, there's not much in it. Placing it closer to that side means we've got a bit of a gap around here, which I can fill with, well, a fountain would go in, and the fountain would then be closer to this side. So I'm going to place it there, and a fountain would go in there, and then we can place whatever back there, and then we'll place... Actually, I think what we'll do is go for... Yeah, we'll have a fountain. Put a fountain there. The reservoir will go there. And then we'll connect this up, and we'll have to go around with the road, actually. So the road will come across into there. That's now sorted. Then back here, we've got a library. I'll put a clinic back there. Oh, do we really need a clinic next to the hospital? I don't think so. We'll put something back there. There's the fountain, but I'm not going to bother with that yet. Because that's the bathhouse now in. Don't need a well because there's a well there. Don't need a tavern because one's there. So they might just put like a hovel or something back there. Just something to fill the space. Or a garden maybe? Oh, a garden would be alright, wouldn't it? We could have a garden and a fountain. Oh, actually, I like the idea of a library being on the back of the... sorry, a garden being on the back of the library. So you could just get a book and then just sit in the garden. It's a very nice thing. Overthinking it, obviously, but there you are. And that's the bathhouse now built. And that's the bathhouse now working. Excellent. Can't hardly see it because of the frost and snow. And now Vikings are arriving. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's working. Sweet. So bathhouse is in. Bathhouse functions. People are in said bathhouse. There we are. That means that the taverns are too crowded now. Good grief. Anyway, Vikings, where they're coming from? They're coming from the southwest. So we're going to get all of our archers and bring them over here. And let's see how long it takes for us to defeat these guys. Looks like they're going to make landfall right near the orchards. And they're probably going to set everything on fire. Luckily, we do have... Have they changed the colours around there? Do they get highly skilled? If they're highly skilled, do they get these, like, different colours on them? It's possible, isn't it? It is possible. Anyway, that's now sorted, waiting for these ships to arrive. They do have one of the big guys that smashes things down. So that's the first to make landfall. There it is, they're now in. And let's get the archers to deal damage to this guy. So there's these shots out, and it is absolutely peppering him. He is currently trudging his way through the field and also getting hit off the ballista towers, which does loads of damage to them, and he's now dead. So we're going to tell the archers to start to deal damage to all of these Vikings, and that's a lot of Vikings that we have coming off there. So I'll just tell them to continue attacking, and let's see if I can deal damage to that one. Actually, let's go for that one there because they're the ones that are getting closer inside. So yeah, tell them to attack that. They now are inside the main fortification. The one around the outside, not too bothered about because they are going to get shot all the way around, so that's fine. Looks like they have nicked some money from the treasury, but I don't think they're going to last long because we've got a bit of a firefight here in the centre of town, right near the market square, and I think that is it. I'm going to tell the archers to quickly head over to this area. Looks like yep, that's positive trending now. Good. And tell them to fire against the ship because I just want to do as much damage as possible. And yeah, don't come back. And that boat is probably a lot heavier with the amount of wood and arrowheads that I've just stuck into it. Okay, so let's go back over here, finish off what I was going to do. Fountain goes in there, and then behind that a reservoir, and that should function. So that's good. In terms of the other things we have to build, we do have to build another tavern, and the tavern will probably go... I mean, we could build a tavern wherever we want, really, because it's not about placement of the tavern, it's more about the lack of a tavern. I was going to place a great library around here and have a fountain as well. I think, you know what? It might sound strange, but a tavern in this corner here will work. Like waterfront tavern, because it's got a good area effect for where the next bit of housing will be. So, yeah, we'll probably do that. Right. Okay, so that is now in. 100... Ooh, let's go to 30% tax rate. 100 is our happiness, and... Oh, it's trending down because of the tax. Yes, you can see plus 25 glad Vikings were destroyed in the recent invasion. 7 peasants are in excellent health. Health is at 98%. So overall then, very good what we've accomplished so far. I think we will probably leave it there then. Bit of a shorter episode, but needs must. We have managed to finally get this... Noria stuff built and get all the aqueduct sorted as well. I'm just going to go over to Ballista Tower here, and I'm just going to place a ballista there and a ballista there. Yes, we finally managed to get that in. I know it took quite a while, but you know, we are limited by the stone that we can mine. We also have a fountain there, followed by just behind it the reservoir that's getting built, so that will also increase the happiness around here. We're going to do something similar in this location. We just need to then try and figure out whether we can change this church for a cathedral and place it in here. I think we can, but it's just the looking at the potential placement and stuff. So, oh, you can tithe money. Huh. Thank you for your donation. What actually happens when you tithe? Well, I've just given the church, like, loads of money, so I don't know if that does anything. Maybe increases happiness? I have no idea. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. Next episode, as I said, we'll crack on and hopefully build a cathedral. Or, if not cathedral, build a great library. We'll see, as always, how we get on. I hope you have enjoyed. Thanks very much for watching. Comments, take care, and generic partings.